And we're up. Hello, everyone. I am Spastic, and here with us we have. I am Spastic, and here with us we have.
Isaac.
That
I'm
was
not
Ab.
the 266.
That's still creepy as all hell.
I'm
amazing.
CC. I am Deity Diz.
I am Crystal, as you can see.
I'm Chibi Chen, your resident Nightmare Fuel Station attendant.
Also
Eh.
Hormone PG.
And I'm a pretty pony.
No, you're not.
Oh gosh, get it off of me! Oh god, get it off of me!
Hey, that's where my water went.
Also, yeah, Tommy's last chapter, so
Yeah,
it's kind of fits when I say get it off of me.
chapter, what should be chapter 11. And this is chapter 12. On the fanfiction, it says Gatekeeper. The real chapter name is United We Stand. That's a derp up from when I was writing it, because the original name of this chapter was Gatekeeper.
Alrighty.
Not letting that deter us, let us start. Chapter
Alright.
12.
Yay!
Chapter 12. United We Stand. Isaac didn't stop to look back. He didn't stop to look down at the hands rising from the stones below him. He just started running and never looked anywhere besides in front of himself.
Oh my god.
He could swear he kept hearing his name being called, the haze seeming to open in front of him, guiding his path towards the sound. He couldn't complain about it, even if he didn't feel like he was running for his life.
Isaac.
Stop. Alright, that's enough. Let's go on.
Okay.
For what felt like forever, Isaac kept running, one leg in front of the other, step after step, until he ran out of stone to run on. Isaac barely stopped before his feet went off into a pit, and it took him a second to regain his balance. Looking down, Isaac couldn't help but take a step back. He had heard of the abyss staring back, but he had never thought it true, until now. He turned back and saw he was between a rock and a hard place. Serena.
Careful about using so many, phrases like that.
What?
Like, a lot of the phrases that you have been using are, cliches. The only reason I haven't complained is because at first they were kind of in moderateness.
Yeah, it's just because that's how I would talk in a situation like this if I was describing something.
But you're not Isaac.
But Isaac is based off me.
But you're
Okay.
still not Isaac.
It's true.
Who cares? It's story.
Yeah. Serena, Reimu, and Marissa led the pack, followed closely behind by human, yokai, and fairy, all wounded and pale. Isaac recognized every being there. Each one was an enemy he had fought. They took a step forward, forcing Isaac, I forgot an S that, to take a step back. I spelled heal wrong, too. Whoops.
Did it? He.
Yeah, it's two E's, not heel. His heel on the edge of the cliff. From the looks of things, it was a lose-lose situation. Either fall to his death, or be torn to shreds by the people he had gotten killed. The choice was not an easy one, as he felt he deserved nothing more than to be torn limb from limb by them. He was too afraid to face what he deserved, and took a dive, jumping back into the abyss as the dead rushed him. Emptiness. All Isaac felt was emptiness. Crushing, suffocating emptiness. Isaac tried to move his arms, but they stayed in place. He tried to move his legs, but they were stuck as well. This is where I die. I can't move. I can't feel anything in my lungs. I die here. Isaac thought, and kept his eyes closed. He felt his body slowly being crushed, the darkness around him slowly closing in on him. Felt like hours before Isaac started to feel his vision beginning to tunnel. He couldn't breathe anymore. This is the end. Isaac breathed. I'm not sure how to say this one better. Isaac breathed out his last breath before
You just said he couldn't breathe.
Before he felt air. He could breathe again, the pressure slowly lifting off his body. What's going on? Isaac said, moving a hand to his chest, breathing deeply. You can't give up now, Zay. A voice said, slightly strained. Light started to pour into the darkness, and the first thing Isaac was able to see were four blurry shapes around him. Get on your feet, soldier. another voice said, this one deeper and male. What? Isaac was dumbfounded. What was going on? I said on your feet. Someone grabbed his hand, pulling him back onto his feet. This is no time to be napping. Your friends aren't here to watch you get crushed. The man said again, pulling his hand away as Isaac regained his sight. In front of him stood 4 people. Reimu, Marissa, Serena, and he didn't recognize the last one. He looked like a soldier from World War II, and faintly reminded Isaac of someone, but he could not connect a name to the face. You're the only one who can stop Graham right now, Reimu said. Serena just nodded sadly, looking like she needed a hero.
Wait, before you continue. I need a hero!
That was my exact thought when I wrote that line.
Wait, why?
Ustreamer 857290 quoted that he took his last breath thing, even though he kind of breathed a whole lot afterwards.
Yeah, that'll probably be a better way to rewrite it.
You also said couldn't breathe.
Once again, I will finish it all later. I will end it all later.
You still said that he couldn't breathe.
Yeah, I'll edit it later, as I said. Okay, Skype stopped derping on me. I don't even know why I pulled you up. There we go. Okay, now, Graham is trying to break down the barriers between dimensions. This is kind of exposition, because I didn't think of a better place to put it. That's sort of his. It's made of a special metal. Same kind of metal your wrench is from. You only have one chance, as all he needs is one good shot to kill you. He said and pointed behind Isaac. Go through there and you'll be out of here. We can handle this. The man groaned, falling to a knee. Isaac hesitated a moment, then bent over, taking whatever weight his friends were holding up and helping them. I don't leave a man behind, he said, helping them, then watching as Reimu, Marissa, and Serena vanished, along with the weight. Looks like your parents raised you well, the man said and pointed off. Go, I'll handle things here. The man said and watched as Isaac ran off. Seems my daughter raised a fine boy. The soldier smiled, then walked off, returning to the spirits as Isaac approached the gate.
The fuck?
Wait.
Yeah, you remember that line about his parents going through a hard time when his grandparents died?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was Isaac's grandfather.
Holy shit, man.
Fuck.
Bro.
Man,
I think you should probably build that up just a little bit more.
Yeah.
The idea that his grandparents went against Sokyo or something.
Or the fact that his grandpa was like...
His father is dead. That's kind of introducing where Isaac is. He's in a world of lost spirits.
But you also might want to mention how his grandpa is a soldier or something like that.
Yeah, as I said, I wasn't quite sure if these were big-lipped alligator moments, so I didn't really worry a lot about a lot of the things. I still need to make a lot of edits. Okay, a large black gate, looking as if it had been made of solid metal, then twisted into a gate. In front of it floated a single spirit, a green-haired woman who seemed to have been there for a very long time.
Sanai?
Mima!
No. I can guess. Probably Shiki-Iki?
No,
It's
Mima.
Mima. I knew it.
Mima. Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Crystal,
Well,
are you a Mima fangirl or something?
No, I just knew it was Mima.
Just quite obvious.
Welcome, lost one.
I'm a Satoru fangirl.
Guys,
Go ahead.
lost one. The woman said, smiling as Isaac walked closer to her. Normally, only the dead come through here before they cross the river Styx, and only briefly. I'm sure you can guess why, she said and floated around him. What's a living soul doing here for so long? The woman asked, running a hand through her hair and letting it fall. I don't know why I'm here. I just need to get back to the Tengu village. I have to stop Graham. One momento.
I must fulfill my destiny!
Destiny!
Every day.
You feel my destiny. Destiny. So how about them zombies?
Okay, I am back.
Them zombies.
Never mind.
Those zombies were
I was
fucking.
going to mention, shouldn't you be saying the Sanzu River instead of the River Styx?
I did not know what it was called in this one.
Okay.
I knew the Styx, and I knew some people called it. And honestly, I think that might be justifiable as Isaac looks American, so he wouldn't know what the Sanzu River is.
That's called an explanation. They wouldn't expect him to know this.
Yeah.
They would never expect
He just said what the equivalent that he probably would know.
Okay.
Isaac spoke with a growing certainty. His voice grew more stable, more confident with every word. "Allow me to pass, gatekeeper. I need to finish this fight," he said, looking to her with level eyes. "I spelled people wrong. How did I manage that one?" Too many.
It happens.
Yeah,
Few
too many people have been hurt for me to stop here. For a moment, Isaac debated turning back and thought against it. He had to move on. "Well, it's easy to see why you were brought here. Someone wanted to test you, to make sure you are ready for what you may face ahead. You have faced your fears. You have proven you will not leave one helping you behind. You have showed that you will not resort to blows with your friends, even if it may be your best option. It is clear you have passed. Return to your body." The gatekeeper waved her hand, and the world went dark to Isaac.
Fuck.
"Let us hope Marissa's faith in you is not unfounded," the gatekeeper said as the soul returned to its body. The area around her faded back to the forest below the Tengu mountain, and she smiled. "She can't say I didn't do anything for her besides teach her magic," the green-haired ghost laughed, leaving to return to her slumber. "She may return again, someday."
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Alright,
It's
that
not
makes
a.
sense.
I do
Wait,
too.
wait, Tom. In what way is that a bow chicka bow wow moment, you dumbass?
Seriously.
I just wanted to do that.
There's a time and a
Mine's your
place for bow
time.
chicka bow wows, and now is not the time.
Yes.
Now is nowhere near the time. I'm
It's
gonna
not
smack
part
you.
of the Yeah, it's not part of the critiquingness.
I'm going to table flip you later for that.
Nah.
Comments, questions, suggestions? I don't know.
Next chapter.
This
Give
is
us the
what
next
a lot
chapter
of
now.
mythologists and writing gurus call the
Be
taste
prepared.
of death moment.
Quit talking over each other.
Go ahead, Spaz.
I was saying this is what a lot of writing gurus call the taste of death moment, where the character is basically experiencing what it's like to fail / die, and eventually overcoming their weaknesses and whatnot.
That dream sequence, holy shit, fuck.
Actually, that wasn't a dream sequence. That was Mima actually testing him.
Oh, damn.
I thought it was his grandpa.
Dang.
Well,
It was
Bill's
that-
dreamy enough.
Yeah.
I'll say right now, it doesn't seem like Mima had the Mima personality, but then again, you came into this not knowing very much or jack about Toho. So
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going to let you off on that. Especially when it comes to Mima. She has her own personality and stuff, and that just didn't fit here.
I can beg to differ.
Well, on my part. You can tell me.
Honestly, I always considered Mima was evil, yes, but she cared about her student.
Yeah.
She wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't. Like, she would know this would basically determine what ends up happening to Reimu and Marissa and all of them, because the first people to get murdered in a new regime would be the ones who fought against it.
Hmm.
So she's trying to make sure the last person who has a chance in this isn't somebody who shouldn't be fighting in the first place.
Yeah. Again, that's why she tested, right?
Yep. And the grandfather scene was actually... That was the original plan for the scene. The Mima scene was added after the scene where Marissa was talking to Isaac about death.
I like it. Can't wait for the next critique.
I'm
Yes.
scared for the next one.
I'm just gonna tell you guys now. Next chapter is the final battle,
Damn it.
Sweet.
Da-na-na-na.
and then the
Page 6.
chapter after that will be the ending, then the epilogue.
Alrighty.
Hold on. I'm going to ask this. Spastique, have you ever gotten so lost in a book where you never want it to end?
I have with Ender's Game and a couple nonfiction books.
I didn't really like Ender's Game, but that's my own opinion.
That's the way I feel with this.
I will say I quite enjoy it a lot. I'm not feeling exactly how Abby's feeling, but it's definitely quality, especially for someone who doesn't know a whole lot about Toho.
Yeah.
I never expected this to take an amnesia turn.
And this is
Remember-
coming from a guy.
Guys, I say I'm disturbing myself writing something, you know it's fucking creepy.
Well, that's the
Okay,
realm
how
of the
much
Not
writer.
shaking, but that was just me.
How much creepypasta did you look up for this shit?
Would you believe none?
No.
The thing
I
about
would-
writing scenes
This
is that
is literally just me writing creepy.
When I
you,
write my short stories... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you disturb yourself, make yourself cry, make yourself happy, you want to go hell yeah at one of your own scenes, you're doing a good job.
Yep.
When I have to write short stories for my English class, sometimes one was so fucking creepy. It made my teacher scared to keep reading it, Mr. Simon. And he called me up. He's like, Abby, where did you get the inspiration for this? And I'm like, my brain?
You have a fucked up mind, child.
I do, and you should know this by now. I seriously didn't flinch when I was writing it. And it was something about like how life and death can be deceiving and how living itself is a sin and some...
Also, this is going up where everyone can see it.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. So I
Hurrah.
can
Wait, what?
Alright, so do you
Let's
think it's
keep on.
nice to end here?
Or just anyone else in the
any
comments
more
has a chat.
comments, questions, suggestions,
Yeah,
yada yada
fun.
yada yada?
I'll
Write
get,
the next chapter!
No.
I'll get
Oh.
It's way too early for this.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna end you. I'm gonna end it here just to spite you all.
I know how to end it.
But I want it.
Anyway, this has been Spastique.
Good night, everybody.
That's
Good night.
6-6.
No.